Welcome to what is hopefully the shortest and simplest guide to this complicated encounter. When it starts, 3 people will be sent in and 3 people will be sent out. I'm starting with the people who get sent in. They will be alone and can't see each other, but they will see 3 statues, each holding a shape. One of these statues will be of you. So you figure out which one is you. You report the order of these symbols to the outside. Circle, triangle, square, for example. Maybe type them in chat in a way that can't be misunderstood. Now, in the first phase, I figured out that it actually doesn't have a win condition. The only thing that ends phase 1, so to speak, inside is dunking. So if you are here, kill your 2 knights, the knights will drop motes of the symbols on your wall. Dunk in the next player statue. That player will dunk in the next player statue, who will dunk in your statue in a circular rotation. This ends phase 1 instantly, because again it doesn't have a win condition. The only condition is dunk enough motes and you will die. By doing this, you will have plenty of time to fix it properly after you get rest. You get rest by the outside crew, which I will explain later. So after you are once again alive, you will be sent inside. Now the goal is to fix, so your statue does not have the icon that is on your wall. There will be a shadow projection on your wall, shifting between 1, 2 or more icons if you really mess it up. So you have plenty of time with this method. You start with the left player. Left player says, I need a circle, for example. Another player confirms, I'm sending a circle. It's important to not double send, so communication is key here. And the goal is that each player should reach this situation. Your statue is holding a circle and your wall shows the opposing figures. Once you have done this, you are done. And you wait for the outside crew to report that they are also done. But once you're done inside, you kill a final set of knights. And don't worry, if you only have 1 spawned, you kill an ogre and they respawn. And you get the missing symbol. So if you are the circle statue, you need to be holding a triangle and a square. As soon as the outside team is then finished, you can simply exit the room through the glass wall where you entered. That is about it for the inside. The outside will, at the beginning, receive a report from the inside. Which order are the symbols? Circle, triangle, square. Type it in the chat, make sure it can't be misunderstood. On the outside, there will be statues showing 3D symbols instead. These need, just as inside, to be the opposing symbols of the statue. So here you would want a combination of a triangle and square. Clearly, it is not, because it contains a circle. So you want to dissect the circle from the left. Someone has to communicate. I'm taking circle, interact with the left statue, and here I made a cheaty example, where the right side is already done. The middle statue needs the circle, but needs to get rid of the triangle that the left needs. So you just pick up circle, interact, pick up triangle, interact, and they get swapped. Done. Now, obviously you will need to do it in more steps, but it isn't more complicated than this, and it also seems possible to have multiple people do it if short on time. We did that and it worked. I just don't know exactly how it works. Maybe the swapping isn't done to a person, but to a communal box, so to speak. But it remains to be seen. But if done like this, you have plenty of time. It's not that hard to figure out as you go if you just communicate. And once the outside 3D shapes are correct, as in made of a combination of the inside walls, the inside players can exit. And once they exit, everyone will get killed. Some trash to kill first, possibly. And one person will remain alive. Now comes the part where it was important to wear distinctive clothing and possibly matching shells. So someone can see, I pick the cat shell. Where is the cat guardian? And hopefully someone has a lion helm, whatever. You go interact with the correct statue and he comes alive. So the first part is very important. But after the first one, you can actually gamble if short on time. Because if you fail, you die. But you can get resurrected as normal, and you will probably have plenty of revive tokens. So if the communication isn't completely clear, it is okay to gamble, and you can still make it. Hopefully, that is the absolute simplest explanation of this fight that can be made. And I might have left some details out, so if there are any questions, just ask. And I will also show the full fight here with commentary to make sure you can understand what everything here described is. To cut down the time a bit, I only show you one rotation of finishing the fight. Here we have just finished one rotation of the phases and are starting the final one. I am inside, so I am getting sent in. We check the statues, we report it to the outside, clear the ads, kill the knights. Here we are just dunking them. There's no intelligence or communication needed. I just check where the next statue is, dunk it. Grab the next one and dunk that as well. It's really nice here to have like a roaming super machine guns, the rocket sidearm, whatever can kill trash and a knight and a orange bar ogre. So I dunk both my motes, and now phase 1 is done. There is no communication required, as mentioned. There is no intelligence. You just dunk it. The only condition is dunk mote until it ends. What you can do instead is to fix it perfectly, basically sort the symbols in phase 1, but it is unnecessary, and I'm convinced this is faster and easier. So we die. That is to be expected. The outside team will now need to communicate, see who is who. It looks like this. They can't see these two, but they can see this one. And as far as I know, you can never see the shell you're holding. So now they need to report. I can see the Rhino Guardian, for example. Okay, bring Rhino Shell to Rhino Guardian. Cat Shell to Cat Guardian. That's the nicest thing, to have matching sets. We typed it down in chat so we can just tab and have a quick reference. Because again, there is really no stress in this encounter once you do it this way. You have plenty of time. Once we are live, we are inside again. And now we need to actually fix the icons properly. So our statues are not holding what's on our wall. So you can see here, this is not my statue. I am the spiky Batman Guardian with the emo shell. And I am holding a circle. And on my wall is triangle and triangle. You can have more of the same icon. You can even have 3 of the same, I think. So I now need a square. So I am first. I report. I need a square. Someone will confirm. They have killed their knights. They see what's on the ground, for example. I'm sending square. Then I'm done. Then we move on to the next player. And I say, yeah, looks good. I'm done. Next player will report what he needs, and if we have the moat that corresponds to their wishes, we just pick it up and dunk it. Here the third player apparently needed something from me, so I gave it. Then we are all done. And we can now kill a set of knights. The knights always drop what's on the wall. So we can just kill them, and we will get the 2 opposing moats, and we can exit the room. You see, triangle, and the next one should drop a square. Here I need to kill an ogre to spawn new knights, but again, it's no stress. 30 seconds, plenty of time. Drops a square, and I can now exit. As soon as the outside are done, I'm out. We spread out a little bit so we don't jumble the ghosts on top of each other. We kill the trash. Stoppable ogres. It's nice to have sidearm here. The rocket sidearm is so good, and it has unstoppable mod. Now 5 out of 6 get killed. We need to inspect and communicate. I only see one guardian here, as you see. I report that number 5, the Lion Guardian, he dunks it. Lion Guardian gets rest. The others, hopefully, report what's needed where. And we seem to have a bit of a snag here. But it gets done. I'm up. Someone has a shell and is not dunking it. I mean, what's another 6 seconds, right? So yeah, you see, even with a bit of mess ups and taking time for communication, you still have time to sort it. So that's it, and I know I didn't explain every detail, so if there are any questions, just ask in the comments. Thank you for watching.